Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got an interesting inventory spike for Tesla Model Y, and we've also found again some inventory discounts. Not a ton. Let's take a look at some of the discounts that are happening for Tesla Model Y, and we'll talk about what's going to be happening in the near future. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And we do have a giveaway on the channel that's happening right now. So if you're interested in winning one of 3 Tesla bot action figures, hit that like button so I can give you all of the different details, or just hit that like button if you like giveaways. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And so we've got Model Y long range, we've got performance that's around the corner, we've got this standard Model Y that's also going to be coming out as well. A lot of different various updates, but we can see that inventory for the Tesla Model Y is continuing to spike up. You can see here, let's just zoom into this a little bit even further. You can see down here what this yellowed mustard line is Model Y inventory, and it is starting to creep up just a little bit more and more, starting to go past levels of Model 3 inventory. And so I think it's going to be a very interesting time frame for Tesla to release some incentives in this, like maybe even this week or even like in the next couple of weeks, because they're probably feeling it that people are not ordering vehicles at the same amount of pace as before anymore. And that's probably why this is happening in terms of inventory starting to creep up just a little bit or a lot of bit in this near future. Because yes, people are taking deliveries of their Tesla vehicles, but it seems like there's a ton still kind of just hanging out in inventory for the brand new Model Ys. And that's why we are starting to see a ton of Model Ys pop up in our area, and probably the same for you as well. I mean, if you switch it to all deliverable, because that's the trick where you'll see all the different Model Ys that could be available, we can see the pages are endless here. And I'm starting to get a lot of different messages where people are starting to pick up or at least get delivery dates of their Tesla vehicles, which it could be like now, this week, or even in the next couple weeks as we end through October. But take a look at this. We've got some demo discounts that are finally appearing. There's not a ton of them. I think there's only like 10 of them across the nation, but still, I mean, for a while, there was absolutely zero available. And now we can see we've got a $2,000 discount here. This is actually the biggest one that we could find across the nation, $2,000 off. And it is a repaired demo vehicle with 28 miles on it. But hey, this is still in the step in the right direction in terms of if we want to see more deals, discounts, and everything. And if you're looking to order one of these, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla purchase. And also don't forget, there is that $6,500 lease hack that's available as well. We've talked about it pretty extensively, I would say, over the past like week or so on how it actually works. It's essentially a lease buyout. And so you do have to have your outside financing set up, whether it's to like a credit union, other bank, or whichever the case may be that is out there. But still very interesting to see this $2,000 discount. And if you're out there, you haven't picked up your Tesla vehicle yet, and if you're looking to get full self-driving for half off with your pending delivery, definitely send me a DM, message, email, or whichever, so we can point you in the right direction with that. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. Would you buy this Tesla Model Y that has a $2,000 discount on it for a long range all-wheel drive? It does have 28 miles on it, which is not bad. But the one thing is for sure is you want to take a look at the repaired RO, and you can want to see like how bad it actually is. And this one actually is $10,000 off for the repaired damage. So this is probably like a super severe like hail damage type of aspect here. So I would probably stay far away from this one. And so the discount is definitely not worth it. And I know a lot of you out there want the biggest discount off of a Tesla. Well, don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're selling in. That's why we partner with Give Me the VIN. They want to give you the maximum value for your current vehicle that you're selling or trading. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. They'll buy your vehicle from the comfort of your phone. And in fact, a couple different viewers got $3,000 more by going to Give Me the VIN versus Tesla. So you might as well check it out. link down below in the description. And so my prediction is this: as we start to see more Model Ys in inventory. I mean, yesterday we talked about all the different various incentives, discounts, promotional financing rates, Lux packages, and much more. I think a lot of those is going to start to happen because Tesla doesn't like it when these inventory starts to pile up. They want to see more sales. They want to see more orders. And yes, it is still early in the quarter, but 90 days is not that long either. And so I bet we're going to start to see some inventory discounts, some more incentives and everything, maybe even as soon as this week or next week, or more than likely for sure by the first week of November. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And also, we do have a giveaway that's running on the channel right now. So if you like giveaways, hit that like button to support and also be entered into the giveaway. We're giving away 3 Tesla bot action figures. And here is the actual giveaway so that you can jump into it. And today's secret code is going to be Elon mode. Elon mode, which is going to be one word, Elon mode. This is the second to last secret code. There's going to be a total of 7 secret codes. We've given away 6. That gets you the most entries because it is free to enter. Multiple entries are allowed so that you can try and win one of 3 Tesla robots. And let us know if you like the Tesla robot giveaway, or should we give away something else that's in the Tesla shop and everything. Andrew, thanks for coming in. Just a viewer, thanks for coming in as well. Bobby, great to see you. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. And let's see who else has dropped by. And that's basically it. Let's see. Andrew, no one is buying a Tesla now. You are a fool if you do. Just tank the market and they will lower prices. Yeah, I really feel like no one really is. I think there's a lot of people that placed their order before September 30th, and they're just taking delivery of those. And in fact, if you're someone that missed out on the $7,500 federal tax credit and you're financing and you qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit and you missed out, maybe send me a email or a direct message on socials as well on my channel page, so maybe we can help you out and point you in the right direction as well. Just a viewer, do you suggest waiting for a Model Y incentives? Will we get $6,000 price reduction since no EV credit? Yeah, my advice has always been the same. Right now, it's not, I don't think there's really anything to jump at trying to buy a Tesla. I would say you could probably just wait it out at least like a couple more weeks until like the first week of November, or really until Tesla does something. Right now, we're just sitting here waiting for them to release some sort of incentive or anything. Bobby, I think they should do a lease deal on the new standard Model 3 for $150. Yeah, that'd be sick for sure. And really, that would change the market, because then it would really mean like, who cares about price? If it's a low monthly payment, that really is where that affordable comes into play here. And of course, they didn't post anything about like a lease or anything with that. Clutch, thanks for coming in. I want full self-driving version 14 so bad. I've got a $49 a month subscription at least, or 20. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like haven't got it. I've been switching it to advanced and standard and letting the vehicle sleep. Of course, I know a couple of different people that have got it, but I guess I'm not on that special list or anything. In this next topic, 2026 Tesla models are here. Here's what's actually different with the different various models. Spoiler alert, it's only one model that really got a significant change, or if we can call this even significant. But I guess all models got something for free that is now included. So 2026 Model 3, Model Y, S, X, and Cybertruck have all started to production. And if you're picking up your Tesla in this basically now to the end of the quarter or even the next year or so, you're probably going to get a 2026 model year. It's kind of hard to tell. They don't necessarily put it on any sort of paperwork. You actually find it on either the window sticker or even the VIN. You can actually Google like how to tell which of your vehicle is, or what digit of the VIN is. I think it's a 17 digit or a 10th digit. Actually shows you what year it actually is. But of course, the biggest changes are going to be the black badges right here on the front of the Model 3. Turnstock, which a lot of people requested, and the front bumper cam, which we know by this point, at least that's been reported, that it will not be retrofittable on older Model 3 Highlands. And so unfortunately, the only way to get it is if you were to buy a new one. We also know that the Model 3 Standard is also starting to show up in showrooms as well. This is a picture from, I think, UC San Diego from the What the Post show that is now available for you to take a look at it at San Diego Tesla store, at the UTC San Diego Tesla store, which is pretty cool to see. And of course, Lux package is on the Cyber Beast. It's also on the Model S and Model X. You can see right here all the different things that are included. And now we've got a full list of like how many times you can claim within the maintenance section of that. It's pretty interesting to see. And we also have the biggest change for the Model Y is just this standard model that you can place your order for, but you can't take any quick deliveries. If you want a quick delivery for a Model Y, of course, that's going to be the premium version, and that and only that at the end of the day. But the biggest thing for all 2026 model year Teslas is that the mobile connector, mobile charger is now included. You don't have to pay extra. This is a great value. This is $300 retail. Now it is included with your Tesla purchase for each and every one of the different models. So really cool to see that Tesla has brought this back and included it. And maybe it's because of like the power share functionality, or maybe they wanted to just make this as a value add. Not really sure. And maybe this could be an interesting pitch here because, you know, now that the 7,500 federal tax credit is gone, how can they stand out? And maybe it's like throwing in accessories that they have on the side already to try and include it to make it more valuable, or maybe even giving like an accessory credit. Like we've seen that before with like Cybertruck. Like, you know, yes, we've lost this 7,500, but you know, what if people were to purchase a Tesla vehicle and Tesla was like, hey, you know, I know that you're not necessarily getting the full 7,500, or you maybe not be worth it, but what if, you know, we're going to give you a $2,000 to $3,000 accessory credit like they did with the Cybertruck very early on as well, so that you can buy like a roof rack or floor mats or whichever. That could be the pitch. That could be the direction that Tesla goes in the future, because, you know, they do have to figure out some sort of value add to make up for the 7,500 federal tax credit disappearing. But if you're going to be placing an order for any of these, of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle, and it does support the channel as well. So thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and in the future. And if anybody's taken delivery of a 2026 Tesla model year since October, please send me a DM or an email. I'd love to see your breakdown of your payment. I just want to confirm a couple different things that are still happening, which, I mean, people have told me it's happening, but I wanted like a screenshot of the payment of like the 7,500 federal tax credit and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Now that you've bought your Tesla, or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the
Full self-driving
superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. Let's see. All right, thanks for coming in as well. Nah, great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Nice. Must be nice to have two other companies that you own that you can convince to buy all your unsold inventory. Oh, we're talking about Elon and the Cybertruck. Yeah, 100%. It's I guess we talked about that yesterday, but it seems like XAI and SpaceX also bought a lot of Cybertrucks. Just if you're, what should be the ideal price for what you think? Standard downgraded Model Y, like $35,000, 34,990. I mean, anything under 30K would be great. Brandon, I really hope they make a retrofit bumper camera for the 2024 Model 3. It seems like that's not the case in terms of what Tesla has said, but we'll see. Michael, how can I keep track of my miles since I lease it? Well, it's actually in the UI. You can actually do like the trip odometer, and then you can do like trip A, trip B, so that you can keep track of all the different things here. Scott, what do you think? Tesla's long-term plans are with the Cybertruck factory sale, since sales figures are a fraction of what they built in anticipation of it. Well, what I really think is, I mean, this is what works, and what works is what other EV company that just started with trucks first and then moved to a different SUV, a different vehicle. We're thinking like R1T to R1S, and now the R1S is selling a lot better, I think, than the Tesla, than the truck. So I think maybe that is going to be the same playbook. I mean, very early on, but we'll see if that actually happens. Now, thanks for coming in. And Clutch, the Bay Area, it's Santana Row for standard Model 3, Model Y, I don't know. I want to check out these new affordable models in person, though. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit. I don't know what's going on for sure. Art, thanks for coming in. Nag, I saw your full self-driving strikeout video. I would say it's informational. No, thank you. And thank you to everybody that's watched our latest video on how to reset full self-driving autopilot strikeouts. If you would be so kind, there's a link right there in the live stream chat. Go take a look at it and hit the like button and leave a comment so that you can support as well. And I try to give as many tips as I can that I know that I use day in and day out with full self-driving. So thank you all for the support and watching it and commenting and everything. In this next topic, Tesla has a massive Q4 on the way. Here's everything listed out that could potentially help the stock, help the company for Q4 of this year. So I posted this, and we've got a laundry list of different things that are happening. The first one is Model Y performance deliveries happen in North America. I feel like there is a ton of demand for Model Y performances. Well, I know that's the case because if you take a look at Model Y performance on the Tesla builder, you can see that the dates have already pushed out to January of next year. So I'm not sure what that means for tax credit. That could be an interesting one. And I mean, the tax credit definitely has a deadline in terms of, I mean, the IRS could change at any moment. So fingers crossed on all of that. Model Y standard deliveries begin in US and Europe. This is also an interesting one because that also has a same December to January. Model 3 standard deliveries begin. Cybertruck deliveries begin in Middle East. Version 14 full self-driving goes wide in North America. Still waiting on this, fingers crossed. For sure. Model Y L production continues to ramp in Giga Shanghai. Further Tesla Robotaxi high ride-hailing service expansion. I think Arizona is maybe potentially the next market. Tesla global lifetime delivery count will approach 9 million vehicles. First Tesla Semi units will roll off, and Tesla drivers will have cumulatively driven over 6.5 billion miles on full self-driving, up from 2.9. A lot of data there for sure. And so if you're a Tesla shareholder, definitely a pretty exciting time. If you're waiting for one of these vehicles, also a very exciting time as well. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Shah, do you think it's worth buying a used 2022 Model S right now? I don't know. I think like the used market is getting propped up a little bit from what I hear from like the used side. I'd probably wait a little bit longer because there is no $4,000 used EV tax rate, and now MSRPs are potentially higher. So maybe wait a little bit longer. The Model 3 doesn't come with the mobile charger. It's only the Y or the X. Oh, interesting. That's not what I heard from Tesla reps, but maybe it could be different. Clutch, kind of sad for some people because some will get the 2025 Model 3 one, and some will get the 2026 new one. And I don't know the difference between 2024 and 2025 Model 3. Yeah, there really isn't too much difference because 2025 you don't. Yeah, so you really have to be someone that has an eye for those different things, which I mean the way to do it is going to be, does it have a front bumper camera and a turn stock? And I guess like hopefully you can, like, if anybody's pending order for pending delivery for a Model 3, you can probably message the Tesla rep and say, hey, is this a 26 or 2025? Kyle, thanks for coming in. Clutch, are new supercharger sites going to add the actual 500 V4 stalls, or are they just going to make that one location? Yeah, I think I think that was more so like, if I were to put my, I don't know, whatever hat on, that was probably more so for like a marketing play, like a, hey, we did it, but really not going to be rolling these out. Like 325 kilowatts is probably their bread and butter. At least for the foreseeable 6 months to a year, because I feel like these charging stall stations, because of like permitting, construction, and everything, it takes a long time to actually get them up and running. Like probably if you were to start a processes one today, I would imagine probably like from permit, construction, everything, it's probably like a 1 to 2 years to actually get it live. I don't know what the actual time frame is, but I would imagine just based on like the ones that are being opened up near us in our area and like how long they actually started a while ago. Like there's a couple near me that have the stalls. They took away everything, but it's been weeks since it's actually gone live, and that's probably due to like all the different whatever the case may be. Scott, so we're predicting a cyber SUV. That would be intriguing. Would love to see a usable third row with decent storage behind it, accentuated by a nice large usable front truck. Now, I mean, it only makes sense, right? Like if the truck is flopping, then what do we try next? An SUV, because that's what Americans want. We want our third row big SUV Tahoe Escalade type things, and we'll see if it actually works. Scott, I don't know. I don't think any of those items are big needle movers for Tesla stock. Everything right now hinges on Optimus. Yeah, Optimus, Robotaxi, all the different AI things, and I guess we'll hear more about it next Wednesday during the earnings call. Clutch, do you know if version 13.2.9 pulls over to first responders, or is that a version 14 thing? Because I never experienced it yet. I don't think it actually is a version 13.2.9 thing. I think it is only a version 14 feature for emergency responses and everything. Bobby, I was kind of hoping the Cybercab body style was going to be more affordable option with a steering wheel and all the amenities in it. And Bobby, I mean, there's already rumors of another Tesla vehicle, a $25,000 one. And like I was trying to make a joke on it earlier, like it's gonna have like actual steel wheels, no hubcap caps, no AC, no power seats, and no steering wheel to get to that $25,000 price point. Because you never know, it could be that's their strategy in the near future. In this next topic, Model Y standard deliveries, I guess, are getting bumped up to October and November. This is an interesting one because definitely on the ordering page, it still shows like December to January. But we can see here, Tesbros, I guess, has an order in. So that's cool to see that they've got a pending order, and it says October 31st to November 28th. And so I guess maybe these are going to be on the road a lot quicker, because when we go to the build page right here, you can see standard is selected. It actually shows here December 2025 to January of 2025. And so this is going to be an interesting one, because I definitely thought, I mean, maybe because now the production ramp and everything is getting pushed up, maybe I think these vehicles will start to get into customer hands and everything, or are they diverting some of the vehicles that are supposed to be for showrooms to get into customer hands instead? But it's going to be an interesting one to see how are these actually going to be and received by customers, and are people actually ordering these, or is it that decoy method to then push people up to a premium vehicle instead? But still, very interesting to see this, and let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I kind of wish I had the balls to do the order flip-flop to extend my tax credit eligible order, but it looks like our car is coming soon. Michael, I mean, you can always change it, and then, yeah, I guess like the risk is you lose the 7,500, and that would really suck for sure. Clutch, if they are keeping a Model 3 and Model Y standard, I don't see why they remove the long-range Cybertruck. I guess they could make it cheaper, but they could make it all-wheel drive. Yeah, it is interesting that they kind of tested that, and they probably saw that no one, or a lack of people, are buying it. And if I had to bet, there's probably not a lot of people buying these standard Model Ys either. And who knows what, unless they drop the price, and maybe they do have more room to be able to drop the price and make it more accessible, aggressive, and everything. Or are they going to start loading features into it, like free full self-driving for a limited time, supercharging, whichever. I guess at that level, and if we were to like think about this some more, if you think about it, like someone entering into the market that is attracted by this $39,000 price for a Model Y standard, I mean, more so if they're trying to enter into that, whatever market the case may be for this price range, they're probably going to be more attracted to a lower lease payment. And are they going to be a homeowner? So, which means that they might not have the ability to do a home charger install. So, they probably will be more attracted to like free supercharging deals that are looped in as well. And so, I bet we could easily see some sort of deal here where it's like lease a Model Y standard for $300 or $299 a month, plus get 3 years of free supercharging, plus maintenance, plus, all these different things. Maybe that's the deal that they need to go through, which could make sense. And I mean, that could be the strategy that they're going to be going through to try and get more people interested, because maybe as you get people interested and then they realize, oh, well, I actually don't need free supercharging and I'd rather have a better sound system, so I'll pay the 5,000. I don't know. It could be an interesting one. And if Tesla releases a deal like that, then I'm on board. But right now, I think the price of 39,990 with no lease option, it doesn't make sense for us at this point. And I really don't have a use for a Model Y affordable, especially now that we have the performance on the way and everything. But let me know what you guys think. What should be the pricing marketing strategy, the go-to-market strategy, instead of just releasing it for 39,990? In this next topic, we've got a $2,500 new electric vehicle incentive that can be applied to Teslas for, unfortunately, it's only the Texas market, but still, this is brand new. It is back. Texans can now get $2,500 back when purchasing or leasing a new electric or hydrogen vehicle, or up to $5,000 for CNG or LP vehicles. This program, I guess, ran out of money, and now it's back again. And it's called the TERP program, Texas Emissions Reduction Plans. And you better get your money in quick, because they only have $1.4 billion. Oh no, they've given out $1.4 billion. And I think they're only taking applications up till about March of next year. And so if you're in Texas and you're about to buy your Tesla vehicle, don't miss out on some vehicles. And it looks like this actually works for people who have purchased or leased an eligible vehicle on or after September 1st of 2025. So big. I mean, $2,500. I mean, if you stack it with the $7,500, that is a fantastic deal for sure. And if I know a lot of you like discounts, well, don't forget about purchasing all-weather floor mats for your Tesla vehicle as well, because it does not come with all-weather floor mats. Our favorite set is 3W all-weather floor mats. And especially when you use promo code Dennis35, you get 35% off your first set. So if you're looking for a floor mat that has great fitment, lifetime warranty, we've got them on all of our Teslas. Definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Of course, using our links down below in the description do support the channel. So thank you to everybody that's done that in the past and in the future. But let us know if you're in Texas and you were able to take advantage or going to take advantage of that incentive. Didn't they learn that hydrogen isn't going to work out? Yeah, hydrogen is an interesting one. We actually had a hydrogen vehicle, and I think it's gotten better with more stations, but still, it's a painful process. Mad. Hopefully, some new incentives come in the benefit from, or place an order back on September 30th. Still no vehicle ready for me. I would take a look at inventory, because there's plenty of inventory that's out there that maybe you can switch to and get into it and everything. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next ones. Yeah.